Hello, my fellow gamers, and welcome to our next episode of Rome Total War Remastered, where we're playing as the House of Julii, and we're pushing the ghouls out of Italy. We're doing alright. We're doing alright. Got some buildings to do. No, we don't. That's all built. That's all built. That's all good. Oh, you're not recruiting. Shameful. Shameful display. Let's do that. And we'll leave them now, but we might be able to do a trade so we can recruit. We got an army ready to march. We're going to jump straight in.
Be quick. Our patience is limited.
I was going to ask these guys for map information. So can we?
Regretfully, we must decline.
Oh, regretfully. That's a shame. Maybe I should have asked for map information before slaughtering all the men and women and children. Maybe. That army's got bigger. Definitely. Oh, I say it's mostly just warband, but still.
Attack! Begin the siege!
And we'll do this. How long's this siege going to last? That's the question. 6 turns. It's you got. Oh, it's the faction air though. Also, we got some town watch. We need to move in to join the army. And now we've got the hostilities there, and you can come back to be retrained. Beautiful. And you haven't quite got buildings yet, but you are very happy. Yeah, you're on very high tax, which is good. How about you? Can you go on? You're on normal tax, is that all? Let's get you on high tax, that's better. And you guys have finished your building, but you've got barbarian buildings. Ah, so we can't even dismantle that, but we can dismantle these two. Annoyingly, that we don't have a replacement. So I think what we're going to do is we will destroy that. And then the next building we're going to build, I should say port, but if we go market, it will replace that and be more efficient in the long run. So that's all good, that's all good, that's... Yeah, I mean, we've got a huge army here. We could probably just march in there and take that. I mean... Bodyguard details... Don't tell us, but it is heavy cav, and they will fight to the death, you gotta remember, because they're in that city. So, what notifications? Ooh, coming of age. He's 16 and bowed. Alright then, good. Good for you. Don't say anything, you might be a bit shy about that. Yeah, I think we're good to go. We kind of want the ghouls to attack us. Actually, I say that. No, I just had a thought. If they go round us, they could get like the weak cities at the back. I think we are going to have to attack this battle here. Just so we can then immediately deal with that army that's rampaging. And since we do have a threat, I think it makes sense if we give this some walls. And you can't build just yet. You are building, you're doing your market. Yeah, and how are we doing for my money? We're actually in a positive. I think, yeah, we are going to have to soak this. I wonder if we could ultra resolve it. I think we will. 70. You know what? We've got it. We can retrain our army. The important thing is... Actually, I say that. What did we lose? Oh, it's just a load of... Which we can just do this too. Oh, that's wrong unit. You. Okay, yeah, no, actually that wasn't bad at all. And we've just gained Northern Italy that quickly. Build. How do I even the wall causes culture penalty? I mean, that is a bit ridiculous. I think we are gonna have to just destroy all of this 'Cause that culture penalty would cause serious problems. So let's just get rid of the lot. And I'm thinking it only costs 1 to do one of these. So let's look at due to happiness. That's growth. Due to law. Let's do 1 to Jupiter then. Oh, you were repairing. Sorry. Yep, and there. Well, I was getting a bit mixed up there, but yeah, that's all good. The army is then good to march immediately again, which is kind of the whole point. We can just jump from one to the other. You still not ready, are you? No. What news? Everyone declared war. That's kind of... That's what I'm getting, these vibes. Awesome. Yep, no, I think we're all good. So I think we'll enter there. I am worried about this. But next turn we should be able to lead our armies. Oh, you can now move.
On my way. Not possible, sir. Moving.
There you go, so we can get an idea now if anything's coming. Bit of forewarning, if you will. And oh, the British are attacking the Germans.
Noble master, honor.
Yeah, you can go that way, and I think we're done. The Senate mission is ridiculous. It's block Sparta, which is being blockaded by the Brutii, so not entirely sure what the idea is there. Right, now we can go the whole army, apart from you three. Ooh, you guys aren't happy with me, are you? How's that? Oh, they're happy now. And we'll do the market, so it replaces that.
Sir,
And then we can you? Nah, you can't make it to a capital. Oh, they're just out of range. They're probably going to siege. But at least you don't have to worry about things like siege attacker, where it's just like, yeah, they can attack instantly. So, what should we have next? It's fun. If we reach the end, does it carry on? That's the question. So a lot of these are actually just repeat buildings, aren't they? I think a blacksmith. Well, we could market. Let's get our money up first, our economy up, then we can worry about all of that. But it's like we don't even really have to worry about recruiting. Because we've got a full army, we don't need another one. Don't need to know any of that, it's all good. Yeah, they're kind of pinned in a hard place now. Ceasefire in effect. Oh! Sure, why not? Senate mission failure. Well, yeah. Yeah, no, that's all good.
orders.
Question is, where did that guy go? Awesome. So what I think is you there, and you make your way there. You're gonna attack, and hopefully we can just take him out. Yeah, I don't really wanna. They killed 100 Romans. How? You know what? It's fine. Just get these back to full strength. Or as close as I can do, anyway. Yeah, that's all good. So, right. Now that threat's eliminated. And we got governors going out to their cities. We have our commander who is 54. He's getting along. But the next is 35, so he'll be able to keep the army going for a while. And, oh, you can build. What shall we get you? Let's get you some sewers. And we're still waiting for you to hit that 2,000 mark. I mean, I could just lower taxes. But I like money. So, it'll get there eventually. We don't need to worry. Oh, you can build as well. So the only thing that's now causing problems is the Warlord's Hold, which you can't deal with until we can upgrade the city. It's that simple. So let's build some roads, because this is terrible roads. We should prioritise that, because stuff like that could happen. How did our spy not see that coming? What's good is, I believe they will now help if they attack. You can get into there, which has got roads now, which is always good. So we'll now build a port. Want to get that money in. And you, still not quite yet. In fact, you're going to be quite a while. Just so we don't tell you, based on the percentage, how long it's going to take to get there. Because that would be really, really helpful. And you know what? You can join the army. And I think we're good to go. Ooh. We don't deserve any title. That's nice. Thank you. Oh, they're at war with each other again. That's good to know. And that's all the standard stuff. We don't need to worry about that. What is our standard actually after all this? The people are starting to like us. Though it's funny, the Scipio aren't liked by the people or anymore by the Senate, but they've got half of the officers. Half. That's quite a lot of power they've got there. Yeah, they've ran off. They scampered. So we'll chase them down.
General! Imperator! Forward! Orders! Forward!
Yes.
Dude, where's this army then?
On my way.
Found them. In fact, that's two. Whoa! Ho, ho, ho. That is... I felt that they were trying to lead us into a trap. However, we should be the ones that spring the trap, because we have war dogs. If you watched the last episode, you know how much I love them. However, some other stuff is a bit kind of knackered. How many spaces do we got? 3. Can we get any more? We could get another warband. So we could just send these 3 in. Beautiful. We should be able to, and yeah, if we just keep one at weak strength and he can just bolster the lines up as and when needed. Should be all good. Everyone's building. You're not. What shall we get you? Because your happiness is 90. So if we get you... if we get you that one, that'd be nice. Get that. And you, yeah, get the blacksmith now. Let's do it, because then if we build any new armies from our capital, we want them to have the best gear possible. I like that. We couldn't end the turn until we've seen the thing that said, by the army, your army's blocked. Like, is it? Thank you, game. Oh, the Spanish. Trade rights, map information.
A most generous proposal.
So now we can see the ghouls are there. And Carthaginians over there, so let's go say hi to them. Where's our spy? He's over there. Everything's looking good right now. Going a bit slow, but that's kind of how I play. I think we're about to have an absolute titanic battle though.
Your Honor, on my way. On my way.
But yeah, look at this. You got some light cavalry, but you got there's mainly just war bands. In fact, that is just an army of war bands. Okay, we do have a full stack though. We'll do that in a moment, because that is going to be a huge battle. Let's get roads. And you, better roads. Let's just try and get the road network going. You can't. I mean, 2%, that's barely moving. And you. What should we get you? Happiness is looking pretty good. So I'm thinking we just work through the chain of military buildings, just get all that done. What's this one? Coming of age. So we got another general here. We do have governors in each city now. So it's just a nice touch, I find. But I think it's been too long. We're like halfway through this episode. We've yet to have a proper battle. Forces evenly matched. They do outnumber us by quite a bit. We could find night battle, but I really kind of... But what this doesn't account for is war dogs. You saw what they were like in the last battle, in the last episode. They will probably play a big part here.
And so it begins! We Romans never seek war, but having come to battle, we will not leave until it is over! Today we go into battle against the Gauls, warriors both worthy and brave in equal measure. And draw strength from this fact. The enemy are so loathed that no ally can be found to support them. Look round at your many comrades. Our strength here is significant. Half of all our warriors stand here today. We will surely triumph, and a full share of honor, not to mention plunder, will be the right of every man. With so many of us, who can be fearful? Take heart!
Right. You know, I didn't really kind of think about it, but actually, this is going to be like one of those big deciding battles of the entire campaign. Because this is like, as he said, this is half our strength. And it's like, must be a good chunk of the enemy strength as well. Let's put you there. Right, so archers and you guys, skirmish mode off, fire rate, wheel, all you guys, guard mode, fire wheel. You guys can go at the front. So that'd be fine. And then you guys will act as a reserve. One of your cavalry go on this flank. They've got such numbers, I'll be stupid to try and use the cavalry offensively like I've done before. And then, yeah, you guys can kind of just line up. And then we are good to go. What's the group button? It's that one. Well done. I bet that's a Control G. Yeah, I need to remember that. And I think we're ready to begin. There they are. They've got a lot of light cavalry. Luckily they have and no ranged. So I don't know if the AI's like been pre-programmed to actually advance if they have no ranged. Like it realizes we have to attack pretty much. But let's quickly try and get at least so we're fine on even ground, not going uphill. Because it might not look like a lot to us, but when you get to their level, this is a steep hill. Oh geez, there's a lot of them. They've gone wide. Oh my. Well, the dogs are going to feed well, that's for sure. They've picked a really... To be fair, this is a really good position for them to fight me at. I just realised, have we got the mountains and I've... Oh wow, yeah, so you've actually got... This was their best setup for their deployment, though, for their stand. Let's move up. I am really worried about us getting flanked. In fact, what's good is we've got our reserves here, haven't we? Let's move them up. Just to screen that side. Archers should be firing now. Literally just nudge them up forward a bit and that'll be enough. I mean, the numbers as well are hugely in their favour. Go get like 500 more guys. You're facing the wrong way. Wow, that's confident. What's it going to take for you to actually fire, guys? Like, lift you up. And we've got our flank force now here, ready to hold. See if we can taunt them a bit. They are doing their war cry ability. Here they come. Give them a bit of a peppering, but they don't seem that bothered by all of it. Okay. Not including the archers. Let's march forward. We're going to have to... We are the aggressors in this battle, and they're clearly kind of just not playing ball. Don't forget to bring up the war dogs. Oh, that's got some sort of reaction out of them. They're literally just out of range. Just want to make sure when they fire, they are firing at the nearest target, not... Because if you tell them to obviously aim at something, they'll, they're literally hanging right on the edge of our, deployment. Warm at it. Move cavalry here. Move cavalry here. Move war dogs up. Look at that range. Right, okay. What we're going to do then. Oh, it looks like we've got an advance going on here. Send in the war dogs. Quick, 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 quick. I want them to just charge into the centre. Oh, if you guys thought you were having a rough day before, release the hound straight into that pack. Cavalry are having a good time.
Your leader has fallen before his enemies.
Whoops.
Now we will see the true quality of his soldiers.
There's a chance I boosted that up. But it looks like they are now advancing into the range of our attack. You guys can fall back. Let's see if we can break their king. Everyone, charge.
General flees. Press forward so the spirit of his army is broken too.
We don't have to worry about this cavalry now. Oh, brilliant.
The enemy general is killed. Fear makes a home in our enemies' hearts.
Obviously, we want to be careful of this leader because he's our only general now. Oh, look at this shambles though. It's just all falling apart. And the dogs, they're having a good time. I think where we were expecting resistance here. They've kind of broken. In fact, they might even be falling back. They're withdrawing. Come on, let's break them. Run through them. Because we don't have to worry about this now. We'll lose this unit the moment the combat ends. There you go. That's what I was expecting. Come on. Break them. We have absolutely slaughtered them. The cost was high though. It was our faction leader was the cost we had to pay. Yep, that tapped him, immediately broke. Now we kill as many as we can.
The enemy show their true virtue. They are not soldiers, only frightened rabbits running from our men.
Where's the dogs, by the way? There's some of them. Where's the rest of our dogs? Oh, there they are. Oh, this is really bad for the enemy, because what that would mean is, when those dogs chase that last target off the fin, they should turn around. Should. And then what that means is they might turn around and come back and start killing all these, but as I said, it's been a while since I played, so we'll see what happens. I can't believe we lost our faction. Bye, dogs. Yeah, we're just cleaning this up lovely. That's going to run off to the horizon. We're never going to see him again. I thought they came back, but apparently not. But then, as well, replenishment is a lot harder in this game than it is in like the Warhammer ones, where it's just like, oh yeah, you just get it automatically. It's like, no, you have to work for it, you have to train for it, and replenish the troops properly. That's so sad. But he died in the biggest, like, it would take the ghouls some time to, ultimate sacrifice achievement just came up. Look, we lost 121 men, but we killed nearly 2,000 of them. That's insane. It was a victory, but at a high cost. I mean, like, these guys might as well be booted. We didn't lose too many actual main troops, though. You, go on ahead. I don't think there's anyone there. We're setting an ambush, so we can have 2 more units. So I'm thinking, you, how many units could we have? 2 more. Yeah, let's go you with a bodyguard. And you will march your way up to reinforce. Beautiful. That is... There's definitely a battle, that's for sure. That... Oh, wow, that's taken ages. But, guys, we're actually all out of time. We've pretty much... it was the first half was just managing. And the second half was just a massive battle that... Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. Okay. But, yeah, we're now in a very strong position over the ghouls. Yeah, we lost our leader, but our losses as an army were very light, and we should be able to push back now and get this city here. Or, town, sorry. Yeah, get that as a town. But also, we're probably going to want to get some town watch to build that. But guys, that is the end of this episode, and... What an interesting one, like, slow administrative work, but the British have taken that. Okay, the Britons are expanding, but we've taken Northern Italy, and we just did a crippling hit against the ghouls, which could take them a long time to recover, and in the meantime, we might be able to grab a few towns and cities in their territory and expand, and yeah, it's all looking pretty good. So guys, thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you next week for more Julii goodness. Till then, my fellow gamers, take care.